Hello everyone, this is Prashanti. Welcome back to my channel. So first time ఎవరైనా చూస్తున్న వాళ్ళు ఉంటే డెఫినెట్గా సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. So we are in the session of human endocrine system. So without wasting time, we'll start the class, right? So see all of you. So today we are going to see these all endocrine glands. So firstly we'll revise everything. So pineal gland. So pineal gland is present in the dorsal surface of the diencephalon. Dorsal surface of the diencephalon means it's just above the diencephalon. Diencephalon అంటే ఎక్కడ ఉందో గుర్తుంది కదా, బ్రెయిన్, ఫోర్ బ్రెయిన్ కింద. సో బ్రెయిన్ ఈజ్ డివైడెడ్ into 3 portions, fore brain, mid brain and hind brain. So just above the midbrain it contains the diencephalon. So it is releasing the hormone is known as melatonin, and melatonin is going to maintain body temperatures in the body, and at the same time metabolic activities in the body, and at the same time in female menstrual cycles also maintained by the melatonin. And defense capability, it is also increasing the defense capability in our body. So that is about pineal gland. Then thymus is present in the just above the breastbone and just below the breastbone, and at the same time above the heart, okay, dorsal to the heart, and at the same time below the sternum. That is the location of the thymus, and thymus releasing hormones are known as thymosins. Thymosins are responsible for immunity. And they are present below the breastbone, is also known as sternum, and it is above the heart. And main functions of the thymus will be to maturation and differentiation of T lymphocytes during cell mediated immunity, and promote the production of antibodies in the humoral immunity. So about immune system, we have the classes in the description. You just click it and watch it. Okay, so then from maturation and differentiation of T lymphocytes means it is so first after the production of the T lymphocytes, ante T cells produce ayin tarvata they are undergoing into the maturation process, means they become functional. After that they undergoes into the differentiation, ante T lymphocytes TH cells ga TC cells ga divide avutayi. So TH cells are responsible for helping T helper cells, okay, helping the TC cells, and finally they causes the cell mediated immunity, and at the same time they promote the production of antibodies in the humoral immunity by the B cells. Okay, so it is promoting the B cells to produce the antibodies during the infections, and that results humoral immunity in our body. So blood plays very important during that immunity. That's why it is known as humoral immunity. Then ovaries are present in the abdominal region. A pair of ovaries are present, okay, a pair of ovaries are present on either side of the uterus part, and at the same time this ovaries contains two important structures. One is ovarian follicles, another one is the stroma. Okay, these are the ovarian follicles, and the middle spaces are nothing but stromal tissues. Okay, stromal tissues. Ovarian follicles are responsible to release the hormone is known as estrogen. Okay, growing ovarian follicles are releasing the hormone is known as estrogen. And then see here you have to know one thing, ovarian follicles grow ayin tarvata, so after growing for certain extent కొంచెం గ్రో అయిన తర్వాత ఏమవుతుంది, ovarian follicle is going to be rupture. ఓకేనా, అది బ్రేక్ అయ్యి ఓవమ్ని రిలీజ్ చేస్తుంది. So during the before the menstrual phase, so it is releasing the ovum from the ovarian follicle. That process is known as ovulation. So after ovulation ఏమవుతుంది, ఆ ovarian follicle ఎలా కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుందంటే కార్పస్ లూటియంగా కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా, సో ovarian follicles after releasing ovum it is converting into corpus luteum. That corpus luteum is releasing the hormone is known as progesterone. So progesterone hormone. So estrogen and progesterone is mainly responsible for the development and growth of the sex organs, secondary sexual characters, face on the hair, so hair on the body, and at the same time high pitch voice, so releasing of the ovum, production of the ovum. So like this many functions are performed by the estrogen. But here progesterone also plays very important role during the pregnancy. It maintains the pregnancy in the female. If in some females the progesterone levels are very less, that's why they can't able to maintain the pregnancy, that leads to abortions. Okay na? So that leads to abortions. Progesterone, it was resecreted by the corpus luteum. Corpus luteum is nothing but degenerated ovarian follicles, and this progesterone is also helpful in the milk secretions. Milk secretions means mammary glands, okay, milk secretions. Then milk secretions, mammary gland development, and also alveoli development. Inside the mammary glands, it contains a sac-like structures. That sac-like structures are known as alveoli. See, even in the lungs also we have alveoli. That alveoli for gaseous exchange. This alveoli for storing milk. Okay, na? It is responsible for storing milk, and at the same time, when after the childbirth, this alveoli is going to start producing the milk, and that milk is going to be sucked by the baby. So that process also is promoted by the progesterone. Very important hormone. Progesterone secreted by corpus luteum, it is responsible for milk secretion and also responsible to maintain the pregnancy. Testis also present in the abdominal gland, and they present in a sac-like structures are known as scrotum. Okay, they present in a sac-like structure. See, inside this is the testis and outer coat will be the scrotum, and it releases the androgens, anabolic androgens. Why? Because they are called anabolic androgens, because they are responsible for carbohydrate metabolism, okay, carbohydrate synthesis and protein synthesis. That's why they are known as anabolic androgens. Why? Because they are responsible for protein synthesis and carbohydrate synthesis. Then spermatogenesis, releasing of the sperms also induced by the testis and the androgens, and also secondary sexual characters. You know very well what are the secondary sexual characters. Secondary sexual characters are nothing but same, so hair on the body, and at the same time low pitch voice. Here it is low pitch voice, okay, and at the same time development of the sex organs, testis, and at the same time releasing of the sperms. Spermatogenesis is nothing but production of sperms. Production of sperms. So this is the testis. Very simple. Spermatogenesis means sperm cells are going to be produced and released out of the body, that all induced by the testis. This is also cytogenic organ. Next, kidneys, erythropoietin hormone. It is releasing the erythropoietin hormone, and erythropoietin is responsible for proliferation and differentiation. Proliferation means rapid growth. Write all of you in your notebooks. Proliferation means rapid growth of the RBC. Why? Because after 120 days the RBC is going to die. Then after that, so new RBC has to be produced. That's why proliferation is very important. At the same time, differentiation also important. Differentiation of RBC in the bone marrow. What is the structure responsible for bone marrow? Heart is for atrial natriuretic peptide hormone. Atrial natriuretic peptide hormone is secreted by the atrial walls. Means heart contains atriums and ventricles. Atrium walls are releasing this ANF factor, okay, ANF factor, and it is mainly responsible to decrease the BP levels. BP levels are very important. It should not increase. Otherwise the person is going to get the heart strokes. So to avoid that, సో అట్లా హార్ట్ స్ట్రోక్ రాకుండా ఉండాలంటే బీపీని కంట్రోల్లో ఉంచాలి. అలా కంట్రోల్లో ఉంచడానికి ఏ హార్మోన్ కావాలి? అట్రియల్ నాట్రియూరిటిక్ పెప్టైడ్. Then gastrointestinal tract is releasing 3 hormones here, 4 hormones: gastrin, secretin, cholecystokinin, gastroinhibitory peptides. These are the 4 hormones are secreted by the gastrointestinal tract. So gastrin releasing HCl and pepsinogen, and secretin released by the duodenal mucosa. Okay, duodenal mucosa means duodenum, first part of the small intestine. That duodenum is going to release the secretin, and this secretin shows act on the pancreas మీద ఎఫెక్ట్ చూపిస్తుంది. ఎలా ఎఫెక్ట్ చూపిస్తుంది? సో ఇట్ స్టిమ్యులేటింగ్ ద pancreas for the secretion of water and bicarbonate ions. That is the function of secretin. Then cholecystokinin is going to responsible for contraction of the gallbladder. See, gallbladder ఇంపార్టెంట్ రోల్ ఏంటి? సో బైల్ జ్యూస్ని కలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటుంది. కలెక్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ దాన్ని డియోడినంలోకి రిలీజ్ చేస్తుంది. అలా డియోడినంలోకి రిలీజ్ చేయాలంటే ఆ గాల్ బ్లాడర్ డక్ట్ కాంట్రాక్ట్ అవ్వాలి. సో అట్లా కాంట్రాక్షన్స్ అవ్వాలంటే మనకు కావాల్సిన హార్మోన్ అంటే cholecystokinin ఈజ్ రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ ఫర్ కాంట్రాక్షన్ ఆఫ్ ది గాల్ బ్లాడర్ ducts, and they will release the bile. they release the bile into the duodenum. And gastro-inhibitory peptide, inhibitory means it stops secretion, it control the secretions of the gastrointestinal tract. Okay, this is all about the remaining endocrine glands. So if you want to take screenshot, you can take, right? So fastly we'll recap once again. So pineal gland, it is responsible for sleep wake cycles, means body rhythmic actions. Rhythmic actions means like maintaining the body temperatures, menstrual cycles, these all are going to be rhythmically, it happens for certain period of time. So body temperatures continuously 24/7 it has to maintain. So if it is not maintained, means we'll get the diseases. And defense, thymus, releasing thymosins and maturation and differentiation of T lymphocytes, promote the production of antibodies during the humoral immunity process. Ovaries, both are present in the ovaries and testis present in abdominal region, cytogenic organs, and they releases the hormones estrogen and progesterone, and testis releases the hormone is known as testosterone. Okay, testosterone is a steroid hormone. Okay, steroid hormone, it is made up of cholesterol. So they are anabolic in function. Anabolic in function means very important point, androgens are anabolic, they responsible for carbohydrate synthesis and protein synthesis, and these are the hormones secreted by the, apart from the endocrine glands, heart and gastrointestinal tract and kidneys. These three also releasing the hormones in our body for vital functions like production of RBC, right? Production of RBC, releasing of the hydrochloric acids. Okay, so even bicarbonate ions, this plays very important role during the digestion. Okay, so for videos continuous ga follow andi, and at the same time there was more updates kosam channel ni subscribe cheskondi. Okay na, so keep watching my channel. Thank you for watching. Right.